Saying, man, we going all the way in today on this Friday evening. We definitely appreciate all the listeners that's coming over from Viral Hip Hop News and Hip Hop News Uncensored. But when you're coming over here, make sure y'all go ahead and hit the like button and share the video. That's the only thing we need y'all to do. Now we know the other day, man, it's been huge headlines, all over the world. Our condolences once again go out to the family of young XXX, the rapper who was shot down, and killed in Broward County, Florida. Now it was a whole bunch of different things. This cat Soldier Kid came out. A lot of people, accused him of the murder. You was letting me know people were threatening him.
Mm-hmm.
But now they finally got a suspect in custody. One cat, a young guy, and yeah, they caught him. What do you think about this whole XXX? As it developed, because when we did our last podcast, we just got the news that he passed on, but a lot has happened since then. What do you think about this whole situation, Sam, man?
Yeah, let's break this down. So first off, the gentleman that's in custody right now, young Dedrick Williams, I believe his name is, aka Chunky Williams, 22 years old, out of Florida, on social media, flossing, just typical dude telling on himself on social media. He also was on there. He made a real threatening message after the death of Triple X. We'll talk about that a little later. But yeah, it was real unfortunate. You talked about young Soldier Kid, who was initially put on as a suspect, and that was through social media, to be perfectly honest with you, given the fact that he really was known for the red ski mask out there. He had the picture on Snapchat when he had the heat, real dumb move. He was a little bit mild down from the incident, so it was a lot painting the picture as though this kid could have did it. You had actresses, you had celebrity alike, people all over his social media. He gained a lot of fame through it, like you alluded to in our pre-production. But he was getting a lot of threatening messages. Young 18-year-old kid. People just almost painted the picture. They painted the picture so clearly to the authorities that they had authorities investigating this young dude and having eyes on him as being one of the primary suspects. Now we came to find out that there was 3 people that they're looking for, one in custody, young Dedrick Williams, and it's real fucking sad that a lot of people have lost their lives. A lot of families have lost their lives over something real senseless. You talk about Triple X, and we could break him down layer for layer. He has a baby on the way. Shout out to the pregnant girlfriend. That's hopefully you have a real just real healthy pregnancy and everything goes along cool. But you have parents in mourning. You've seen his dad come on social media and talk. You could talk about the people that were initially on the scene and took the fucking camera out and pictures, as opposed to calling 911 and making sure this dude was cool. It was known later on that he died with one bullet right through the throat, and he ended up just going right on the scene. So it's crazy, man, how we ate him up early on, like right from the jump. Last year, this dude was one of the biggest villains on the internet in rap. He was your 6ix9ine now. Nothing good was coming out of him, and now that he's going, he seemingly was turning his life around. But now there's this outpouring of love and outpouring of just, rest in peace, this, that, and the third. And it seems really phony and really fake. And it's sad to see that people's lives are changing and things had to go this way. For I don't know, man. It's dirty. It's nasty.
Sam, man, there's a lot of people who's been alluding to, videos, comment section, that he is this generation's Tupac Shakur. What do you say to that?
With all due respect to this generation, hell no.
Woo!
Please learn your history on who you're comparing.
I agree.
This young brother to. Now, I'm not saying that he wasn't transcendent. I'm not saying that where he was going could have possibly. He died when he was 20, right? Pac died when he was about 25, I believe. So you got 5 years in between these two people's lives, individuals' lives, where Pac did so many things within these 5 years prior to his death alone that you couldn't compare to the body of work that Triple X did. You think about I mean, what are we basing it on? Well, I would love to hear the young generation's comparison on what are we talking about as far as music? Are we talking about as far as impact? Are we talking about as far as cultural change? What are we really talking about in this conversation? That y'all can just easily say you better than Pac. I don't give a fuck. I mean, when we say, I don't know if you've seen Joyner Lucas drop something on his social media that Triple X told him that he was better than Pac. I don't give a fuck. So it always seems like the generation's bar. It wasn't Biggie, it was Pac. So they really looked up to this man. And everyone, in order to be the best, you had to be better than Pac. So maybe it's just a term that they throw around, but it's a real loose one. And they got to be careful because this one, y'all got to learn your history on Pac before y'all compare anybody to that one.
I don't think it's been, anybody came close to being compared to Pac. Yeah, he's just his own person, man. You know what I mean? you got to do a little more research. But again, we'll be open to hear, what reason and people give behind that, because I don't see it.
No,
yeah,
no way. Pac was a soldier. Like, and I'm not saying this dude really probably has some real deep heritage. I'm not saying that he didn't have a real story to tell and it wasn't coming. He tragically didn't get to do that. But to compare him to someone like Tupac, not even knowing his blood, like his bloodline, like it go to Tupac is deep.
Tula. Yeah, man.
You feel me? So it's
definitely.
Y'all would love to have someone's perspective, and we will honestly start getting into that. Start talking to the youth and getting their perspective, because I want to hear some real hip hop heads.
Oh yeah,
and listen to their perspective on why they do that. Someone that knows Pac and knows his story and his journey that can honestly have a real good conversation. Love to hear it for sure.
Definitely, man. But you're listening to the Uncensored Truth Podcast with your brother Old God and Sam, man. Man, it's been a beautiful, beautiful show today, family, man, and we appreciate y'all. But before we go, make sure I hit the like button and share this video. Man, I'm going to give a shout out Ratel SEO real quick. And make sure y'all go check out the website, hiphopun.com, for your latest hip hop news. And a shout out to Lady T. Got to give a shout out, to her. And definitely, man, that's all I got on my end.
Yeah, shout out to everyone out there watching the Uncensored Truth Podcast right now. If you're just a new listener, make sure you go up top, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit the notifications so you get all our latest content. We drop on a daily. We're on fire.
Yes.
We're trying to make this #1 for a reason. We appreciate each and every one of y'all out there, Viral Hip Hop News and Hip Hop News Uncensored. That's all I got, man. I'm out.
Yes, peace.
Peace.